무쌍한 세상 홀로 걸어가기엔 너무 힘들고 두려울 땐 두 눈을 감아본다. 날 사랑하는 가족, 날 의지하는 친구, 세상 변해도 변함이 없이 내 곁에 함께하네. 우리 가는 길 때로 변하지 않고 막막해 보인다 해도 우리가 걸어가는 길은 하늘이 바라는 길이니 우리도 훗날 제왕나비처럼 언젠가 꿈을 이루리. 부모님 꿈꾸는 세상이 이루어질 그날까지 나아가리라. 변화무쌍한 세상 홀로 걸어가기에 너무 힘들고 두려울 때 두 눈을 감아본다. 날 사랑하는 가족, 날 의지하는 친구, 세상 변해도 변함이 없이 내 곁에 함께하네. 우리 가는 길 때로 변하지 않고 막막해 보인다 해도 우리가 걸어가는 길은 하늘이 바라는 길이니 우리도 훗날 제왕나비처럼 언젠간 꿈을 이루리. 부모님 꿈꾸는 세상이 이루어질 그날까지 나아가리라. 이 험한 세상 두렵더라도 부모님께서 가시는 이 길 우리들도 걸어가리. 그것이 자녀의 도리니 우리 가는 길 때로 변하지 않고 막막해 보인다 해도 우리가 걸어가는 길은 하늘이 바라는 길이니 우리도 훗날 제왕나비처럼 언젠가 꿈을 이루리. 부모님 꿈꾸는 세상이 이루어질 그날까지 우리도 훗날 제왕나비처럼 언젠가 꿈을 이루리. 부모님 꿈꾸는 세상을 꼭 이루어드리리라. 꼭 이루어드리리라.
Okay. Good evening, dear sisters. I would like to welcome you all again to our 7th week of our 16-week Hyojeong camp. And thank you so much for sharing your precious time just to be with us this evening. So before we start, let us offer our bow of gratitude and love to our beloved heavenly parents and true parents. 차렷, 경배, 바로. This time, in order for heavenly guidance to be with us tonight, I would like to request our Sister Evelyn Departo from Yongchun Church to lead us in the opening prayer.
Please join me in my prayer. Let's bow our head and let's pray. O most beloved Heavenly Parents, our beloved true parents, our loving and eternal parents, with humble and grateful hearts, we come before you this as we begin the 7th week of our 16th-week youth camp. Thank you for protecting us throughout the past week and for giving us the precious opportunity to gather once again as one family under your love. We know that every week of this camp is not just another lesson, but a step toward restoring ourselves, our families, and our communities according to your original idea. Heavenly Parents, tonight we sincerely ask you to be present among us. Open our hearts, our minds, and our spirits so that we may receive every word, humility, and gratitude. Remove any distractions, worries, and burdens that may keep us fully experiencing your love. Fill this meeting with the presence of the Holy Spirit and allow each participant to feel that they are personally embraced by you. Tonight, we specially pray for a deeper understanding of the heart of our true mother, Dr. Hyojeong. Heavenly Parents, help us to see beyond her words and understand her heart, the heart of a daughter who has devoted her entire life to fulfilling your dream and comforting your soul. Help us to inherit her unwavering faith, sacrificial love, her perseverance, and her determination to build one family under God. May we not only admire her life, but also practice the values she has demonstrated. As we continue with this lesson, learning and house, remind us that true restoration begins within ourselves. Help us to become people who forgive quickly, love sincerely, listen to compassion, and serve others with joyful hearts. Teach us to heal broken relationships, strengthen our families, and become peacemaker wherever we go. May our homes become places where your love is experienced, where Hyojeong is practiced, and where every family member can feel welcome and respected and cherished. Please bless every participant of this Hyojeong camp. Bless those joining from different churches and cities. Also, we may be separated by distance. Unite our hearts as one family-centered group. Strengthen every leader and facilitator, every speaker, every translator, and everyone serving behind the scenes. May all our efforts bring joy to you and contribute to the realization of Chun Ilgu. We also remember those who are struggling physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Please comfort them. We give them hope and remind them that you are always walking beside them. Let this camp become a source of healing, renewal, and new determination for everyone. Finally, Heavenly Parents, help each one of us not only to learn, but to become living examples of Hyojeong in our homes, both churches, workplaces, and communities. May we become people who build bridges instead of walls, who bring hope instead of discouragement, and, and who reflect your true love in everything we do. We offer all our gratitude, devotion, and this gathering into your loving hands. We pray that tonight's family bring glory to you and joy to our communities. Holy Mother, hands Hyojeong, cho erin irimoro kam sa kidrodrom naida aju.
Thank you so much for that very heartfelt prayer. And we are now in the main part of our session tonight. Today, we are going to listen to the lecture of our Leonor Timjangnim with the title Lesson 4, Building a New Household. Let's give him a warm round of applause to welcome her.
Good evening, my beloved Hyojeong families. We are now in lesson 4, entitled Building a New Household. So first, I would like to share to you the PPT. So the title of lesson 4 is Building a New Household. During week 3, we reach out to inactive members or to our VIPs. We reach out quietly. We extended our invitation to his or her heart. And that is lesson 3. And in lesson 4, entitled Building a New Household, this week is a week of restoring relationships through true love and creating together or building together heaven's family. So as a review, during week 3, if you remember, it was conveyed that invitation is not persuading. Invitation or witnessing is loving. And today, with lesson 4, we continue that love by restoring broken relationships. So during this lesson 4, you should keep in mind the question, have you ever wanted to restore a relationship but didn't know how? So what is the way to rebuild the family that brings joy to heaven? We must first remember that our invitation does not end with bringing someone to church or inviting someone to any church event. It must continue by rebuilding relationships or their relationships with Heavenly Parent. Heaven's family, this is very important. Heaven's family is built one restored heart at a time. When we restore relationships, we become living testimonies of Heavenly Parents' love. Now, let us read the message of True Mother for lesson 4. Everyone gathered here today belongs to blessed families with many children, don't you? I heard that many of you have between 5 and 9 children. Is that true? Then, how many children did I give birth to? True parents came to restore the fallen history of humankind and return it to its original state. Therefore, in order to establish the ideal family, I had no choice but to fulfill the providential number. In reality, giving birth to 14 children within 20 years is humanly impossible. Isn't that true? Furthermore, I underwent 4 life-threatening cesarean sections. Why did I do that? I did it to save all of you. Doesn't this alone show I'm not an ordinary mother? Even from this one fact, the satanic world has nothing it can say against the accomplishment of true parents. True Mother's Word on April 26, 2015 at Hyojeong. So now, let us look closer to the message of True Mother for lesson 4. What do you think keeping in mind the title of lesson 4, what is the title? What is the title of lesson 4? Building
a new household.
household, building a new household, taking into consideration the title of this lesson. What do you think is the key or the core message of True Mother's Word for this week or the week 4? So just unmute your mic and say the keywords that you think is the core message of this lesson. Anyone can answer. There's no wrong answer here, actually, for this. So what do you think is the keyword for week 4 or lesson 4 message? What does True Mother want to convey to us for lesson 4? Can you see the keyword? Actually, I highlighted it already, the keyword. Okay, so everybody can see. Okay, so now please reflect. What does True Mother wants to convey to us with this message? Okay, so what is the core message of True Mother regarding building a new household? So based on the message of True Mother, she demonstrated a sacrificial life, giving birth to 14 children, right? So what is building a new household? It is not just decorating a new home. It is not just changing the outward environment or the outward atmosphere. Of course, it is very important. But more than that, True Mother demonstrated her sacrificial love as a mother by giving life, giving birth. So building a new household is giving life one at a time to a person. So what did Mother said? She said, why did I give birth even it cost to threaten my life because of the 4 cesarean section? It is to restore people and to rebuild relationships. So because through this message, we will recognize that True Mother wants us to resemble her heart of giving life, of restoring people, of rebuilding relationship together. So what does heavenly parent wants us to do? Heavenly parent wants us to rebuild our family, not just our environment. What is a heavenly family? A heavenly family is forgiving, embracing, healing, and growing together. So if you will remember, True Mother is very straightforward and very simple when she expressed herself. What is the popular word of True Mother? Forgive, love, and unite. So this is very important in restoration or rebuilding. Actually, building can be building a new household, or we can say rebuilding a new household or restoring. We could say this word. So once again, A heavenly family is forgiving, embracing, healing, and growing together. When we build a heavenly family, we create a home where heaven is present and true love lives. So during this, when we conduct this Hyojeong meeting, lesson 4, the team members should discuss among them and ask yourselves this one question: who in your life needs to be restored? In your family, is there someone in your family? Is there a church member you need to restore? A friend or VIP that you need to reach out or you need to restore? So during this lesson 4, it's very important for the team member to take a moment, or just not necessarily a team member, but as an individual, to take a moment to reflect and write down one person's name and pray for the courage and love to take, for you to take the first step toward restoration. This is what True Mother wants to convey to us. So first, reflection 1, we should ask ourselves this question in week 4. Which relationship do I want to restore? Is it in someone in my family, someone in our church? Which relationship do I want to restore? We should have this, we should follow this flow and mechanism in order for us to go on with the Hyojeong camp, I mean. So reflection 2, what must I sacrifice? So this is also based on the pure water day. What must I sacrifice? Pride, anger, fear, or waiting? Am I willing to act now instead of waiting for the perfect time? These are the reflections that we must consider during week 4. And another reflection, you should ask yourself, am I waiting for the perfect situation, or am I willing to move first? Am I waiting for the right time, waiting for others to change, waiting for the perfect plan, or waiting for everything to be ready? Or am I moving first, taking the first step in love, act with faith and courage, and trust Heavenly Parents' timing, and create the change heaven is longing for? Another question, heaven doesn't wait for people. You should ask yourself, heaven doesn't wait for perfect people. Heaven wait for willing heart. Will I be that heart? Actually, this question, when really tinamaan ako sa question na ito palagi. Heaven doesn't wait for perfect people. Heaven wait for willing heart. And will I be that heart? So we should always ask this question to ourselves. And then, there are 3 principles that we should remember in week 4. First, restoration begins with me. Second, love acts first. And 3, heaven works through sincerity. So when I take the first step with true love, heaven moves. So lesson 4 is a week of building bridge across broken relationship. So let us review the phase 1. Actually, lesson 4 is the culmination of phase 1, beginning from lesson 1, which is pure water. Pure water, we purify ourselves. What is that? Listening to the voice of our original mind. Restoring our relationship with Heavenly Parent. That is lesson 1. Lesson 2, building Hyojeong relationship. After restoring our relationship, our individual relationship, personal relationship with Heavenly Parent, in lesson 2 or week 2, we will build Hyojeong relationship. We must flow. We must build relationship with the people around us. We must not be stagnant. That is lesson 2. And lesson 3, invitation, a quiet invitation. Invitation is what? The result of building relationship. Because we build relationship with the people around us, they feel safe. The people or our VIP or the people that we want to restore feel comfortable and safe with us, so we could invite them. And fourth, now in the 4th week, building a new household is a week of building bridge across broken relationship. As I've said a while ago, our goal is not to invite people to church. That is the precursor or the first step. And after inviting the VIP or the people you want to restore in your team, you will start building the broken relationship of that person with Heavenly Parent. So the building of new household is very important. Why? Because we need a household or a family. In short, we need a team. We need an environment that will what? That will be the vessel for that member, an inactive member. We need a team that will take care of a member, one heart at a time. That is the message of week 4. So we starting from week 4, Director Gil prepared actually the It's Okay book. And in It's Okay book, there is a 7-day practice roadmap for us, and we can start it anytime. We could start it starting tomorrow. So our daily action plan for lesson 4 is, during Monday, we can choose one person you want to restore. And then on Tuesday, heal hurt feelings within your family first. And then on Wednesday, a day of prayer for forgiveness and reconciliation. Number 4, have the courage to reach out first, and so on. So I already sent this to our GC. I hope you are doing your part to learn, to study, because 1 hour is not enough. And I think it's more important that you really do your part to learn and understand more about our 16-week camp, each lesson every week, because I know I have a lot of limitation to convey to you because of lack of time. So week 4 is, this week is a time to remove the thorns from our hearts and begin building a new household through restored relationship. Actually, what is the new household? It means we need a Hyojeong team. That is the household that we need in order for the inactive members to have an environment for them to grow, for them to heal, and restore the relationship with Heavenly Parent and true parents. That is the meaning of new household. And wow. To wrap up, the tips for restoring relationships is to pray first, understand first, listen first, love first, and forgive first. So everything starts with me. Everything starts with me, not from the other person. So small steps of love build strong bridges and new beginnings. So now I would like to ask someone to have a real life example. How can I restore a family member, a church member, an inactive member, or a friend? Let us remember that every relationship is worth restoring. Heaven rejoices when hearts are reconnected. So during the week 4, when you have your own Hyojeong team already, through your small group sharing, you can ask this question during your discussion. First, which relationship did you choose to restore? Second, what did you learn from this? And third, what change happened through this restoration of relationship? I would like to ask someone who already experienced this. I think, I'm sorry, Erwin, I would like to call you once again. Erwin, one of the member of Bamboo Hyojeong team. Erwin, can you please unmute your mic? I'm sorry. I always. Erwin, can you see the questions? We already had, I think, four cycles of Hyojeong camp. And in this cycle, we already had our lesson 4. I would like to ask you, number 1, which relationship did you choose to restore? Maybe you can answer as a team or your individual goal. Could you answer that?
Siguro, as representative sa Bamboo team,
Which relationship did you choose to restore?
maybe
Our team? You mean our team?
our
Okay.
Bamboo team. So maybe I choose relationship with inactive members.
Okay.
Uh,
And after choosing this inactive member, what did you learn from this?
so I learn, so we learn in general na lang, no? In
As a team?
a team, we learn that if we have focus and then the courage to share to that inactive members with more love, understanding their feelings, their situations. So, madali lang, parang magkaroon lang tayo ng relationship sa kanila, kasi based sa ating team, kasi nakafocus tayo doon sa inactive members. So, we set first a condition, pray for that person because inactive members. So, and then, understanding their feelings, we share. Then, mag-visit tayo sa kanyang bahay. Visitation, sharing. And then, we build a little relationship with her. So, later on, dahil naka-experience na kasi tayo ng band sa kanya with more communication, pag i-share natin yung church activities, mag-invite tayo sa kanya.
So you're answering number 3. What change happened? Are you in number 3 now?
Kasama na lahat doon.
Okay, so what change happened? Okay, please continue. So this is an actual experience. Okay.
So dito na lang ako sa what we learn. So instead of focusing what we want to them or what we want to her, so we need to understand first their feelings and approach them with love, peace, and humility. Yun lang, kasi kung hindi, yun ang pinaka-first kasi, we approach her with love, then patience, dahil hindi naman natin masabi, minsan kasi yung feelings kasi natin na, ay, hindi naman siya nagsisimba, wag na nating pansinin. Pero yung heart natin kasi, as a Pilipina, kahit saan naman talaga tayo, without connecting sa church, yung relationship natin ba, parang madali na lang, di ba? So how much more na dati siyang member, then naging inactive lang. So we need to first to understand their situation. Bakit naman siya bakit yung time na inactive siya, what's the reason behind? So that time, alam naman natin na hirap siya sa buhay niya. Then, hirap din siya sa asawa niya. So yung nagkaroon na ng peaceful yung buhay niya, so we can easily approach her with love. Yung nandoon na yung sharing natin sa kanya. So in spite na yung expectation natin, hindi naman siya nag-connect sa church. Huwag na natin siyang pansinin. Pero nandun yung heart natin na in spite of that, still we have that heart na ipipray pa rin natin na she can connect to our church. So,
I would like to ask you, what change happened?
yun, pag mag-share tayo, uy, may bisita sa church, magsimba ka. Yan, sisimba siya. Oh, punta tayo ng Chongpyong kasi may mga activities tayo doon. So, madali na lang siyang willingness naman siya dahil nandun yung gratefulness niya ba na in spite na naging inactive siya, hindi natin siya pinabayaan. So, yung na-realize niya na yung love na na-invest natin sa kanya, ano ba yun, yung hindi natin siya pinabayaan as sisters kahit naging inactive siya.
So,
So,
do you notice something? So, before, when she attends our Hyojeong team, do you notice some changes in her lifestyle or the way she talks?
gratefulness, nandun yung gratefulness niya. Na,
What?
yung halimbawa, yung about mag-share ng nakapunta, yung halimbawa, yung one time na sinama ko siya sa Chongpyong or nakasama siya sa Chongpyong, yung gratefulness niya na naka-join siya doon na that activities na hindi naman niya nagawa doon na for how many years, sabi ba niya, for how many years, 20 years ba yun na hindi siya nakapunta sa Chongpyong. And then doon siya, parang makikita mo yung gratefulness niya, parang maiyak-iyak siya na nakapunta siya doon. Yung gratefulness niya talaga na.
Okay, thank you very much. So now I think what Irene wants to say is that because of our Hyojeong team, this person actually realized once again the value of the blessing that she received. That's why she's always grateful actually when she speaks to us every time she joins our Hyojeong meetings. Okay, now, so okay, and once more I would like to share another PPT. So a while ago, I shared to you the internal guidance of Director Gil based on True Mother's word. Now I will share to you the guideline on conducting the lesson 4. Okay, here is the guideline for the 16-week camp, the 16-week Hyojeong Training Camp Lesson 4. So let's read once again the True Mother's word. Therefore, what should you do? You must proclaim it. You must witness. You must restore the nation. You must restore the world. You must courageously take the lead in restoring this nation and the world and save 8 billion people with spirit and truth. So every day you must report to true parents about your evangelism achievement so that Heavenly Parent would not feel lonely. Will you do that? Thank you. So this is a word from True Mother. So first, let us ask ourselves some questions. No? As you start your Hyojeong team, first, are you pure water? Do you have a base camp for participating? Is your spirit self growing? Do you have a happy and enjoyable team for yourself at home or at church? Have your self-centered thoughts have been purified, and are you listening to the voice of your original mind? So based on this, if we have regular meetings, there is increase. This is based on the Clergy Data Center. So if you have regular meetings based on this graph, there is increase in church membership. So regular meetings of members. So we need a household or a team, a Hyojeong team, so we could have regular meetings based on our what's that? Character, our similarities. So what is the best suggestion? Meet regularly every week. You should have a cozy space in the church or even outside the church. We should always share life and socialize and strengthen oneness. And this is the tool for this is Hyojeong team, actually. So we should assign excellent leaders for small group. So this is lesson 4 from the guideline for 16-week camp. So the purpose is to achieve the mission and vision of creating a new Hyojeong team. Actually, lesson 4 is actually the purpose is to create a new Hyojeong team and to achieve that mission and vision. So the focus is actually later, this is applicable when you already have your Hyojeong team and have practiced it for some time. So actually, the preparation is prepare the activity reports and progress. Actually, I am passing to you our progress. I will pass to you our activity reports and progress records. For if you have your own team already, actually, I am relaying to you. So this is the 4W. First, of course, it's the same for welcome, team's vision, mission, and covenant. Okay, so in lesson 4, I would like to, for icebreaker, I would like to ask Bishop Winnie. She was. So if you have 2 persons, please choose 2 persons here today that is present and give to that 2 persons 3 compliments. So you should choose a person that you really know very well and choose that 2 person and give 3 compliments for that person.
3 for each person?
Yes, 3 compliments for 2 people.
Okay. I will choose Weng from Ulsan. Very sacrificial mom and dedicated to mission.
Oh,
And very sincere in
wow,
taking care of. She's very sincere
good
in taking.
candidate as a Hyojeong leader. Okay,
Uh,
and then the other one?
Sandali. Sino pa ba ang mas maganda rito? Si Ate Bioli.
Compliment.
Ate Bioli is very she's artistic.
Yeah, I know that.
She has continuity in continuity in her desire to fulfill her responsibility.
Very consistent. And then?
Consistent. She loves me very much.
Okay, did you hear that, Ate Bioli?
Sa Ate Bioli?
Okay, so now I would like to ask Rowena.
Yes.
Rowena, choose 2 person. 2 person, not necessary from your own region. 2 persons and do the same. Not necessarily from your region. Extend.
Yung nandito po sa
Of course.
Zoom meeting.
May kakilala ka dyan? 2 persons?
Si Melanie.
Ko alam.
Okay.
Feeling ko rin si Ate Winnie.
Ano ka ba? Huwag mo balik sa
Iba
akin.
naman.
Huwag mo ibalik sa akin. Para
because we want to know the person.
Sino bang nandito? Saan kamay niyo? Tingnan ko po. Wala akong maano dito. Sino pang mga nandito nakakilala?
Hindi mo makita?
Hindi ko makita.
Okay. Okay.
Ako, may nakasimangot sa atin dito. Saan kamay niyo? So, andito si Ate Melanie?
Yes.
Okay. Ate Melanie, nung nasa kabanatuan po kami, so siya po yung isa sa kanang kamay ni Ate Winnie to
So
ano,
you're talking about
alagaan kami.
Melanie from Quanak Church?
Opo,
Okay.
Melanie Kunanan.
Ne.
Mm,
So
Motherly
compliment.
heart.
Maybe when you
Motherly
compliment
heart.
one person by a one word is very good. What?
Okay, motherly heart.
Okay. And then
She's motherly heart.
second,
And wala na po akong makita ano dito.
only 3 compliments for Ate Melanie. Motherly heart. And then
Motherly heart. Kind.
kind.
Ano pa ba? Always nag-approach po siya every time na magkita.
Very
Approachable.
very
Laging
approachable.
nangumusta.
Yes, approachable person. Okay, so
Yes.
I think
감사합니다.
so how do you feel when you are being complimented by someone, no? So here the icebreaker, this is the icebreaker for lesson 4. And then after, so when you have your own Hyojeong team already, and then in lesson 4 you will shout out your potential new team members. No? Okay. So of course you prepare a song, and then if you have used a song that was very joyful or very useful before, you can reuse that song again, read the words. Okay. Ate Violi. Ate Violi, can you see the word? Can you choose?
Huh?
What can you choose the word that resonate with you? Just choose the word. No need to explain. What is the word that resonate with you most in this word of True Mother?
True parents are the ones who have indemnified the wrong history of mankind and put it back to its original state.
Aju.
Aju.
Aju. And so you need to say something, or that's all, Ate? Why do you choose this word? Why did you choose?
Okay, so without true parents, really, because the history is from the very beginning is falling. So without true parents, this world is in chaos. So with true parents who receive the blessing, eventually, many blessed family also knows that true parents sacrifice and sacrificial love and the blessing that they have given us without any the blessing that we receive from them through their sacrificial heart is really very, for me, it's really very, very sacred.
Okay, thank you, Ate. Now I see Ate Mercy. I think her surname is Liktaw. Mercy.
Liktawa.
Liktawa. Okay, Ate Mercy. Can you unmute and can you choose? Can you share to us the any part of the word of True Mother that resonates with you the most?
Okay, good evening.
Ne?
I choose the sentence.
Yeah.
The satanic world has nothing to say about the accomplishment of true parents.
Is it okay to share to us the reason why you chose this part? Any special reason?
Yes, because of the fall, God wanted to find or restore his children. So to send our two parents to continue the mission of Jesus Christ that she didn't accomplish. So the two parents restored the fallen world. And I'm grateful that I was one of the blessed member who have received. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ate. So actually, we have done this. During the lesson 4, we already invited an inactive member in one of our lesson 4 session. And actually, this word of true mother, especially for inactive member who gave birth to many children, could really resonate with this word of true mother. So the words that were compiled in the Hyojeong Camp book are all very practical and very universal, that even for non-members they can resonate. So choose. So how about Ate Evelyn Leparto? Please share the part of the word. Oh, can unmute. Please unmute.
Ano yung question?
Ate, it's not a question actually. I want you to share a part, any part of this word of true mother for today, which really touched your heart the most. Can you see the word now?
Itong 20 minutes word?
Yes, Ate. So, can you share the part, any part that really touched your heart? This part really.
I think the one that mother said is impossible for the children in 20 years, isn't it? So it's true. I think so. Very children.
She gave birth.
14 giving birth ay pinaka taas yata ng agwat is 2 years old. Mahirap, but since true mother is the chosen one to restore the world in the position of Eve. So I think true mother knows, even though it's been very difficult, she really did her best to, kumbaga, kinaya niya na silang yung 14 na yun. Kasi I think just for my sa akin lang to bakit talagang persecution na mabigay ng 14 children, kasi alam niya yung knowing the 12 gates in heaven, siguro may doon, parang may symbolic din na kailangan i-fulfill niya para mag-coincidence. Alam mo yung ganun.
Thank you
Thinking
very
ko
much.
lang yan. Thinking ko lang yan.
Yes, Ate. There's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. Don't worry. Yes. So when we share words, let us remember, it's much better when we share the word, connecting it to our lives. Because when we connect it to our lives, it's one way of checking that we are practicing the word in our life. Instead of it's like, instead of sharing the word just like as a study of word, when we connect it to our lives, it's one way that we could check, really the word of true parents is is really within my life. So we should practice sharing words in this way. Okay, so that is one way of conducting. So thought sharing. So actually, this words of true mother, you can everything, all the parts of this word of true mother is very amazing, life-giving word. Okay, so thought sharing. So as you do your your Hyojeong team, you will learn more. Maybe you will do better than our team. So this work, just look at it when you conduct your team. Oh, I see. Director Gil now. For the closing, of course, you can read this part. Okay, and just follow the guideline. everything in our team, I did it just following the guideline. So you can do it. So I would like to request Director Gil to say something because
Yeah, it was a really fun and interesting time. Thank you to all the staff for your hard work. Yeah, you all did a great job. Okay, dear Philippine families, it is a great blessing to gather together once again today. Thank you, Heavenly Parents, for bringing us here. These days, many of us may feel concerned. On July 10, there will be an important court decision concerning True Mother. Many brothers and sisters are praying and waiting with anxious heart. But today, I want to share one important truth with you. Hope does not come from our circumstance. Hope comes from our faith. In the Bible, God often worked through the difficult time to bring about something greater. After the rain comes, the rainbow. After darkest night comes the sunrise. Throughout her life, True Mother has overcome many trials and opposition. She never relied only on human strength. She always trusted Heavenly Parents and continued to move forward. Today, we are working that same phase with her. So today, let us choose faith instead of fear. Let us choose love instead of compliance. Let us choose action instead of give up. That is why we are here in the Hyojeong camp. We encourage one another. We pray for one another. And every day we practice one small act of love. This world waits for great miracle, but heaven often begins with a small act of love. Today, encourage one person. Pray for one person. Tell one person, it's okay. God is with you. Those small acts of love become the beginning of having great work. Dear Philippine families, our eyes may see today's difficulties, but our faith see tomorrow's hope. Whatever happens, let us not be shaken. Heavenly Parents is alive. Through parents, love never changed, and our mission never changed. So be courageous. Do not lose hope. Let us continue to love, serve, and work together. Heavenly Parents will surely guide your family, your life, and our future. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you very much.
네, thank you very much. 감사합니다. 네. I would like to return the mic to our host, Antoinette.
Yes, again, thank you so much, Director Gil, for that very warm message. And also, it gave us inspiration, especially in this time of our difficulties. especially with our concern related to True Mother's trial decision this July 10th. Yes. Thank you so much again. And this time, we have a commemorative photo, and I would like to request our Bishop Winnie to take pictures.
Labas niyo lahat yung magaganda niyong mukha. Ayan. Huwag kayong titingin sa screen, tingin kayo sa camera niyo. Look at your camera, not on the screen. Okay?
Yes, camera.
So, smile. 1, 2, screen, camera. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Okay, great.
사랑합니다.
One more. 사랑합니다. 잠깐만요. Okay, 사랑합니다. Paano ba?
사랑합니다.
1, 2, camera. 1, 2, 사랑합니다.
사랑합니다.
Ayan.
감사합니다.
Okay. Save ko muna sandali. Last, ano pa ba?
감사합니다.
True Mother fighting?
True Mother, yeah. How, like this? True
Oh,
Mother
fighting.
Fighting, okay. Let's cheer for True Mother. True Mother fighting.
Fighting.
Okay. Tesaya.
Yes, thank you so much, Bishop Winnie. And before we end our session for tonight, let us offer our vow of gratitude and love to our true parents. Just a moment. What happened? 차렷! 경배! 바로 it's time to close our session for tonight, and I hope everyone learned today how to rebuild our relationships. Actually, I was feeling guilty because I still need to practice that part. Yeah, in my family, in some people I know. Yeah. Thank you so much, and I pray that we can all substantialize what we learned today for 1 week. And see you next Tuesday. Once again, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
감사합니다.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.